Hey everyone, as always, Dylan Miller Prospecting, and it's Paydirt review time again. Now, since I recently did a review of Emily Rydell's Paydirt from Bering Sea Gold, I figured I would revisit another seller who also sells Bering Sea Gold Paydirt, and that's Cougarock.com, and more specifically, their Christine Rose bag. Now, I have reviewed this in the past. I actually think I reviewed it a couple times when it first came out, but it's been a while, so I figured I would test it out, see how it compares to Emily Rydell's bag, and see what kind of ROI I can get. So let's just flash up the description and go to the overhead. As you saw, a pretty basic description, but it does tell you that it is 1 pound of material and that it comes from the Pomrenke family and it's Bering Sea material. There you go, 1 pound, 9.8 ounces, so definitely over the 1 pound stated. Let's open this up. Dump it out. I will rinse the bag before the end of the video. Definitely heavy in black sands and mostly finer material. Let's check it to see if any of the black sand is magnetized. Not really. Not too much in there, so you won't be able to cheat with a magnet on this stuff. But be curious to see what size the gold is. It's been a long time since I've reviewed this. So let's listen to some music and classify this down. Okay, all done classifying, and as you can see, the material definitely steps up, with the majority of it being in the -40, a little bit less in the -20 plus 40, and almost nothing in the upper classifications. Now, I am curious to find out where the gold will be. I'm assuming it's going to be in these two classifications, and I'll be surprised if I find anything in these two, but the only way to find out is to pan it out, so let's go get some water and do just that. So I have my water, have my pan, have all of my Paydirt here from Cougarock.com, and let's get started with the plus 10 and see where this gold is. Well, finished panning everything out as you saw, and that was some pretty tough material to go through, but we'll talk about that in a minute. For right now, let's show you the gold I found. In the plus 10, I did find some gold, 2 little pieces to be exact, and that was pretty surprising. I really didn't expect to find anything in the plus 10. In the minus 10 plus 20, even more gold. Again, 2 little bitty pieces, and again, pretty surprised I found that. In the minus 20 plus 40, even more gold. About 8 or 9 little bitty pieces in there, range all kinds of sizes in there. And lastly, in the minus 40, even more gold. A nice little pile of flour gold. Not sure if that's going to budge the scale or not, but I did find some flour gold. So let's weigh all this up, see what we get. Plus 10, 0.075, minus 10 plus 20, 0.060, minus 20 plus 40, 0.015. Let's see. This minus 40 budges the scale. There might be enough there. Nope. All right, let's weigh it all up and see what we get. .155 grams. Now let's talk about how difficult this Christine Rose bag from cougarrock.com was. And it was pretty difficult. The hardest part about this Paydirt is it has a lot of black sands as well as garnet sands. And another difficult thing is the gold tends to be a lot darker than what is typically found in most Paydirt bags. So for a beginner, I'm going to give this a hard. For an advanced panner, it'd be medium. And for an expert panner, it would be easy. And now let's get to the ROI and the review. All right, finished calculating my ROI, writing up my review, and let's get right to it. This again was from cougarrock.com. It was their 1 pound Christine Rose bag, and it was guaranteed 150 to 200 milligrams of gold, which equates to 0.15 to 0.2 grams. Its cost was $24.99. Shipping was free, so total cost right here, $24.99. Now the gold I recovered, again, right here, 0.155 grams, which tested out at 18 to 22 carats. The gold spot on the day that this bag was received was $58.26, making this gold worth $9.03, giving me an ROI of 36.13%, or on my scale, a 3.6. So not a very good ROI, and even if I had gotten to the 0.2, it still wouldn't have been a very good ROI. So pretty disappointed in that. Now for fun factor, I'm actually going to bump it up a little bit to a 4, because there was gold in every classification, and it's a pretty challenging bag to go through. Not to mention it has the Christine Rose name attached to it. On a personal level, I probably would personally bump this fun factor way up because I really enjoy this material. Once you wash away the blondes, then you have to wash away a thin layer of that gnome garnet sand, and then you get to the black sand. So it's a really fun Paydirt to go through. It's just sad the ROI is so low. Now for Paydirt description, I'm going to give them a 6. It tells you a little bit of information, but it could definitely use a lot more information. For quantity and packaging, they're getting a 9. 10 for quantity because it was well over the pound stated, and an 8 for the typical coffee bag. For customer service and shipping, they're getting an 8. Both the shipping and the customer service were a little bit slow. It took them almost a week to reply to some emails, and the shipping also took a few days before they actually mailed it out. So 8 for customer service and shipping. giving Cougarock.com's 1 pound Christine Rose bag a total score of 6.1. Not a very good score, and while I love panning this stuff out, I really wish it had more gold in it. I think when I originally reviewed this bag, it had showed up on Amazon, and it was like $16 or $17, including shipping, and it was a really great bag, but they were losing about 35% in Amazon fees, so they jumped up the price rather quickly. I think the day after my review came out, they jumped it up like $2. A few days later, they jumped it up $2 more. Then they took it off of Amazon, and now they only sell it on their website. And sadly, they've left the price pretty high. And now all that's left is to flash up the score and give away a 24 karat gold-plated dime. So let's flash up the score right here. And now for today's 24 karat gold-plated dime winner, this right here. That's going to go to Mary Wallace. So Mary Wallace, make sure you email me so I can send this off to you. And to everyone else, thanks for watching. Happy panning. And if you're not already a subscriber, make sure you hit that subscribe button below.